Katie Dillon of LaJollaMom.com, and we're here today in beautiful La Jolla, California at Aculife, and I'm sitting here with Julia Sanfilippo, and we're going to talk about acupuncture. I think a lot of people actually don't know how acupuncture can benefit them in regards to getting pregnant, and then also, maintaining wellness during pregnancy, and also helping with the recovery. So I was wondering if you could tell me just a little bit about, what you can do to help, people throughout their pregnancy.
Yeah, absolutely. So acupuncture is really great for fertility, number one. They've actually done a lot of studies showing that if you get acupuncture once a week for a couple months before, for example, if you're doing IVF,
right,
which is in vitro fertilization, it actually increases the chances of implantation. So that in itself, it improves IVF by, I believe, 30 to 40% by some of the clinical studies that they've shown. And another reason that a lot of people use acupuncture is for prenatal care. So a specific thing that I do is basically each month during a pregnancy we focus on a different organ that's developing.
Okay.
So for example, we start out on month one is we work on the liver system. So that's the system in the baby where that is developing. So we do specific points for the liver during the first month, and then we go through each of the organs throughout the 8 months. So that helps the baby develop in a very healthy, as far as like wellness goes. And then we also focus on different symptoms that the mom may be experiencing. So for example, a lot of people had, they have morning sickness. I think 50 to 80% of women.
I totally did.
Yeah.
I got acupuncture for that.
Oh, did it? And it worked?
Definitely. It definitely helped regulate, and I just felt better. I didn't feel perfect,
Right.
But I would go in just feeling absolutely rotten, and I just felt, because I got a lot of swelling too.
Oh, okay.
And I could feel it in my shoes, especially. And after I had acupuncture, that swelling would be almost instantaneously gone.
Yeah. So the great thing about acupuncture is that it balances you out. That's the whole purpose. So we ask you a bunch of questions, figure out where the imbalance is coming from. We take your pulse, we look at your tongue, and then we just kind of redirect the energy. For you, for example, you had swelling in your feet, so we figured out, or your acupuncturist figured out, why is that happening? Where is it coming from? And kind of redirecting the energy to...
So basically everybody's treatment would be different.
Exactly. It's a holistic medicine, so it's based on wellness, and it's based on the whole body, the whole person. So not just your physical symptoms of nausea, vomiting, but also other stressors that are going on in your life, activity level, diet, lifestyle, genetics, predispositions to other things. So that all is taken into account when we do a treatment.
So then you would also advise, lifestyle-wise, like diet, like hot and cold foods.
Exactly.
'Cause I was never supposed to eat cold foods,
Yeah, we are.
That's my
your constitution. You probably run more cold rather than warm. So yeah, we do a lot of nutrition, especially with pregnancy. But in general, we do a lot of nutrition counseling as far as figuring out what is best for your constitution, and that is what boosts your immune system, keeps you healthy, keeps your digestion in check, and just makes for an overall better quality of life.
And then do you also advise or prescribe any kind of Chinese herbs? Or
I do, yeah, I do. I have a whole herbal pharmacy that I kind of consult with, and I do also customize herbal formulas as well.
That are all obviously safe for pregnancy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then for fertility, backing up a little bit, is it important for just the mother to, undergo treatments, or should
the husband? Well, I would definitely suggest both parties. A lot of times with fertility, there's a lot of stress that goes along with that as far as getting pregnant. And as long as there's no functional aspect of either partner that's wrong, and like the sperm count is fine and everything's working great, a lot of times stress is the biggest component.
Sure.
So just reducing stress in both partners. And then as far as also assisting with getting the woman pregnant is acupuncture actually brings a lot more circulation, blood circulation to the uterus. It reduces pain. It has a lot of just circulatory effects that makes it a lot more effective than just trying to get pregnant alone if you haven't had success.
And so I would imagine if you were having fertility issues and then you started your acupuncture regimen and then you did get pregnant, that you would want to continue that, especially I would think through the first trimester.
Well, you should do it throughout the entire pregnancy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But most importantly,
yeah, the first trimester, you want to go once a week for the first trimester and make sure everything's, good and working well. And then throughout the second trimester, it should be like once or twice maybe. And then the third trimester is once a week again. And at that point, we focus on labor and delivery as far as making sure that goes smoothly.